Question 1. With Scar taking the role of Claudius and Pumbaa and Timon taking the role of Horatio, the film The Lion King was inspired by which of Shakespeare's Simon?
Sounds like Hamlet.
Is this Hamlet, yeah?
Sounds just like it.
2 points.
Question 2. A famous name in the world of show business, this individual was born in 1942 and by the time of his 12th birthday was starring in films made by the Children's Film Foundation. He left a Shakespeare touring company to co-star with John Lennon and Roy Kinnear in the film How I Won the War. He also starred in the Hollywood musical...
Tony? Matt Crawford.
Yeah.
2 points.
Yeah.
Don't get even, get everything is a famous quote from a 1996...
Dave?
Wall Street.
No.
Minus
1996 film which was based on a novel by Olivia Goldsmith. Narrated by Diane Keaton, the film stars Keaton, Goldie Hawn and Bette Midler as 3 divorced women who seek revenge of their ex-husbands who left them feeling...
Preston?
95. No, it's not.
No, I had one word to say there. Younger women.
-1.
Savage?
Yeah.
Tony? First Wives Club.
It is First Wives Club, yeah.
2 points.
Question 4. Going on to greater fame as a TV presenter, whose first television acting job was playing Gareth Jones in the 1999 series Boys Unlimited. His character in this role was as the overweight, talented member of an up-and-coming...
Dave?
James Corden.
Yeah.
Good answer.
2 points.
Airing between 2009 and 2015 and set in a fictional town in Indiana, which comedy series features the characters April Ludgate?
Dave?
Parks and Recreation.
Yeah.
2 points.
April, she's brilliant as well,
Only
isn't she?
Indiana.
She went to the beauty competition, they asked her, can you tell something about yourself? She said, I have so low self-esteem and take Ritalin.
Question 6. The lead characters in this 2007 movie are never named and are credited as guy and girl. Directed by John Carney, the movie begins with an Irish busker offering to fix the vacuum cleaner.
Tony?
Once.
Once, yeah.
2 points.
That's the winning song.
An animated time-travelling spin-off from this show saw a number of its characters get lost in time and having to team up with the anthropomorphic dog Mr. Cool to get back home. Another animated spin-off saw 3 of the main characters again team up with Mr. Cool to join the army. Lesser-known live-action spin-offs were Out of the Blue and Blanksy's Beauties, and the show itself was actually a spin-off from the series Love American Style, which TV show that ran from 1974 to 1984 had its most famous spin-offs as Joni Love Chachi.
Dave?
Happy Days.
Yes, yeah. Got me right on that.
2 points.
Question 8. Normally thought of as a singer, who in 1980 for playing Yusel Rabinovich became the first person to win the Worst Actor Award at the Golden Raspberry Awards for his role.
Dave?
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond, yeah.
Nominated for Best Actor for the same role.
9. Which 2017 Oscar-nominated film, featuring the characters Katherine Johnson, Dorothy Vaughan and Mary Jackson, tells the tale of the African-American female...
Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures, yeah. 10. Which location features in the title of the following? A 1963 Frank Sinatra comedy, a 1982 Dolly Parton musical, a 1984 film directed by Wim Wenders, and
Tony?
Texas.
Texas.
Best of the whole house.
Best of the I've got that.
Yeah.
2 points.
11. It saw both of them nominated for Golden Globes. Which film of 2008 was the second to feature Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio together?
Tony? Oh, Tony, Dave?
Nine.
Dave?
The Reader.
It's not the reader.
It's not a question over.
I've seen it.
Simon?
Is that Titanic? Revolutionary Road.
Yes.
That's it,
well,
yeah.
Oh,
I don't- I've seen it, I can remember the title.
2 points.
12. This location is owned by Delos and has twin sites which are based on Pompeii and medieval Europe. It costs a lot of money to visit this place, but guests are invited.
Dave?
Westworld.
Yeah, Westworld.
Oh, Delos. Come on, man.
2 points.
13. Her mother won a Golden Raspberry Award for the 1992 film Shining Through. Her father was the star of a 1980s American crime...
Dave?
Kate Hudson.
No. So her father was the star of a 1980s American crime drama, and her grandmother was discovered by Alfred Hitchcock in a TV commercial and went on to star in 2 of his films. Tony?
Tony?
Dakota Johnson.
Yeah.
Who?
Dakota Johnson.
2
Stage
points.
stealing.
Melanie Griffith and Marty, Tippy Heron.
Chippy Head and Susie said it.
14. A bartender in Ant-Man, a retired general in Captain America, a postman in Fantastic Four, a judge.
Dave.
Stanley.
Stanley.
Oh, piss bollocks. Is that a double? Is that a double? Is that a double?
15. Running for 168 episodes between 1965 and 1971 and set during the Second World War, in which American...
No, it's not. Damn. MASH.
No.
Chuff.
Simon.
Hogan's Heroes.
Hogan's Heroes is right.
Why did I change that? Did you say a bartender in Deadpool? He does play bar.
You're far too young to remember that
Iron
time.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hogan's Heroes.
I was going to say, because that's plays a
Great,
DJ.
great programme.
It's been repeated.
16?
That's it.
Preview
Oh,
times and I'm enjoying it. So
It's great, brilliant, isn't it?
Right, a surreal final scene of the final episode of which 1980s television drama sees, amongst other things, a man who was always whistling being thrown out...
Makeup.
Twin Peaks.
No.
Oh,
Somebody else is in as well.
So I was going
Tony's
for
in
Twin
this as well.
Peaks. Twin Peaks.
-1.
So a man who was always whistling being thrown out of a window, a glass collector who was known for drinking the dregs of leftover pints being slipped some speed, a former bouncer who grips very tightly when he makes people shake his hand until he's finally knocked out after being headbutted, and a redundancy party where everybody in it is already being barred from the pub they're in. All these events take place in the Green Man pub in Liverpool just after the funeral of a former shop steward, George.
B.
Boys on Blacksmith.
Yeah.
2 points.
17. Until his apparent death in 1986 in the Soviet city of Archangel, Alex Trevelyan used what code name?
Makeup.
009.
No.
-1.
006.
Correct, yeah.
You'll have the odd one, Wayne. You'll have the odd one.
Sean Bean, yeah.
John Bean, yeah.
Which film has the distinction of having won the highest number of Oscars without winning the Best Film Award?
Kid.
That is the colour purple.
It's not the colour purple.
Nothing away. Tony.
Finish the question.
Return of the King.
No.
No.
Well,
B.
they did win the best Oscar. Titanic?
No.
Norman.
No, that one
Oh,
was
that
Titanic.
No.
No,
Dave.
best film as well.
No.
No, just
Simon.
the best film as well.
Star Wars.
No.
Rhodes.
Slumdog Millionaire.
No.
That didn't win an Oscar.
The distinction
No,
of having won the highest
didn't
number of
win the
Oscars
Best
without winning
Film.
the Best Film.
Best
Oh,
film.
right.
Laycock.
Avatar.
No.
Lee.
Wizard of Oz.
No, that's everybody. It's Cabaret.
Cabaret.
Two
About 8
points.
did it.
The zombie show Renaissance, which only ever had its pilot episode shown on the ITV player, and the short-lived ITV soap opera Echo Beach were real programmes fictionally produced by Ben Miller's character in which comedy TV series?
Kid.
Men behaving badly.
No. Nothing away. Tony.
That Miller and Armstrong show.
No. Anybody else?
No.
Moving.
Simon.
It's alright. Yeah.
Say moving something, Simon. Moving.
Moving wallpapers.
Wasn't anything I was going to say.
Alright, last question of this round. This character was created by Mike Young to help his son overcome his fear of the dark, and the cartoon was first broadcast on BBC One in 1983.
Preston.
Jamie and the Magic Torch.
No.
ITV, mate.
2 points.
ITV,
-1.
And ran for 3 series. Name this fictional superhero who has enemies including Skeleton.
Lee.
He-Man.
No.
No?
-1.
Nothing.
Bean. Banana Man.
No.
Laycock.
Super
-1.
Ted.
Super Ted.
Super Ted.
2 points.
Thank you for getting that, because I was saying on Skeletor.
No, Skeleton.
Skeleton.
Skeleton was Super Ted.
Is that the end of the set?
Texas Pete.
Right, so last round, it's everything else that didn't fit and news. Okay, question 1. Lee Marvin's last film was about this group of people. To become one of these people, you have to pass the operator's training course, and people who've become one refer to themselves as operators. They have free rein to have whatever hairstyle and facial hair they like, and usually wear civilian clothes both on and off duty. When they do wear uniforms, they lack markings, surnames or branch names to help maintain anonymity. These people were successfully deployed in Operation Just Cause in Panama and Operation Urgent Fury in Grenada, but suffered a setback during Operation Eagle Claw in Iran. They are a unit in the American Army, and their equivalent in the US Navy is SEAL Team 6. What is the name of this elite special force unit?
Dirty Dozen.
No.
-1.
Pile them up, pile them up.
Elite Special Force Unit, who are the USA's primary counter-terrorism unit and whose most famous fictional member is Scott McCoy, who was played by Chuck Norris in 1986.
Laycock.
Delta Force.
Delta Force is correct, yeah.
2
Thank you,
points.
Chuck.
In March 2017, Ed Sheeran had 14 songs in the top 50.
Dave.
Chainsmokers and Coldplay.
Yeah, either one would have been right.
Who's the only one that didn't
2
know it?
points.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I was going to go for the album.
I thought it was going to be the album.
Devising question that.
Full name required. Which photographer and film director's 3 children are Terry, one of the co-founders of Rockstar Games, Daisy, a comedian and actress who first found fame playing...
Tony.
Terence Conrad.
No.
Donovan. Somebody will say
Stacey Donovan's a daughter.
So I didn't mean to say that, I was just talking about me.
We'll give you 2, Preston.
Thank you, I'll leave it. Unlucky Tony.
Mick Jagger had his 8th child in 2016 at the age of 73. How old was the ballerina Melanie Hamrick, the mother of his child?
Tony.
26.
No.
Minus 1.
No, I haven't finished.
Shit. 31.
No.
Minus
Laycock.
1.
24.
No.
Minus 1.
Mother of his child when she gave birth.
Kid.
27.
No.
No.
That's ages ago.
Rhodes. Rhodes is next then, yeah.
Alright.
28.
No.
29.
29, yeah.
2 points.
Ian McKellen, Emma Thompson, Kevin Kline, Ewan McGregor, Luke Evans, Dan Stevens and Emma Watson are amongst the cast of which 2000...
Norman.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
2 points.
Born in 1949, this individual was worth around $30 billion by the 1990s. In 1993, he was killed in his hometown one day after his 44th birthday. At his peak, his cartel supplied 80% of the cocaine.
Dave.
Escobar.
Escobar, yeah.
2 points.
Right. Teramechanophobia
Teramechanophobia.
is the fear of what? People who have famously suffered from this include Dennis Bergkamp and B.A. Baraka.
Me.
Fear of flying planes.
Fear of flying.
Yeah.
2 points.
Bull.
What US city featured in the name of the Cocker Spaniel who was crowned best insured?
Dave.
Miami.
Oh, sorry, Dave and Norman joints.
Oh, sorry.
Something Miami Inc.
Miami,
Miami,
yeah.
1 point. 1 point.
9. Their use was banned in international warfare in the 1899 Hague Convention, although they are used extensively by police forces and hunters. What is the name of the bullet designed to expand on impact?
Lee.
Dum-dum.
Correct, yeah.
2 points.
The Little Black Book is a popular annual supplement issued by which glossy British fashion magazine? It was founded in 1901 by Clement Shorter and was the subject of the 2014 BBC documentary series Posh People.
Dave.
Tatler. Tatler's right, yeah.
2 points.
11. Mark Quinn's works, Sphinx and Siren, are life-size sculptures of which supermodel in a yoga position?
Kid.
Naomi Campbell.
No, nothing to win.
Tony.
Kate Moss.
Kate Moss is right, yeah.
2 points.
This person's father is the actor Julian Holloway, who appeared as Major Shorthouse in Carry On Up the Khyber, whilst their paternal grandfather is Stanley Holloway. Their maternal grandmother won a Best Actress Oscar in 1963 for their role in the film Hood, whilst their maternal grandfather is an acclaimed children's author. She found fame as a fashion model.
Tony.
Stuffy Dal.
2 points.
13. Headquartered in Washington, D.C., this is one of the world's largest non-profit organisations.
Bean.
Smithsonian.
No. Alexander Graham Bell is often cited as the founder of this organisation, although he actually served as its second president in 1889 until 1903. The organisation's magazine has a circulation of 6.8 million worldwide, and a TV channel was launched in 2001.
Laycock.
National Geographic.
Yeah, National Geographic.
2 points.
He now apparently lives in a commune in Wales and works for the Forestry Commission. But how is Daniel Hooper better known for his...
Dave.
Swampy.
Yes.
2 points.
Formerly working as a security guard in Argos, Adama Barrow became...
Preston. Garner is incorrect.
Garner's incorrect.
It was, yeah.
Minus
Laycock.
1.
Gambia.
Gambia is right.
The going
2
to.
points.
16. Thought to have cleared the lights... Oh, sorry. Thought to have claimed the lives of John Belushi, Chris Farley and River Phoenix, what name is given to a mixture of cocaine and heroin?
Laycock, speedball.
Speedball, yeah.
Sorry, a bit too quick on that.
2 points.
What name is shared by an American crime drama series that ran from 2006 to 2013, and the heraldic term meaning to the right of the shield from the viewpoint of the bearer, as opposed...
Kid.
Dexter.
Dexter, yeah.
2 points.
Last week, the MP for Tatton was appointed as the editor for which news?
Simon.
Evening Standard.
Even Standard, yeah.
2 points.
MP for Twatton.
19. This person's wife divorced him after she discovered he was having an affair.
Well,
Colin Montgomery. No, I've got news for that.
you've got a bit in hand.
Yeah, that's why it's
That's one off.
He's a member of the WWE Hall of Fame.
Bollocks.
And he's a member of the Republican Party.
Bean. Donald Trump.
No?
Minus.
Laycock.
Jesse the Body Ventura, I think.
Correct.
Oh, that's what I wouldn't say. Run around in naked if I knew.
Oh.
Same with Laycocks. Jesse Ventura.
Minus 1.
So, and as a member of the Republican Party who in the first time they stood for political office won a major election, who in 2016 took over from Donald Trump as the host of Apprentice USA.
Come on, kids.
Norman.
Schwarzenegger,
yes. It was all a trap to see
2
that you say
points.
Donald Trump.
That's fantastic. got that right.
That's really hot news.
Last question. Well, tied on money at the minute.
One sec.
Come on, David.
The word is being used. This word is being used as an acronym for the fictional organisation, the Key Atomic Benefits Office of Mankind, in the film Naked Gun 2.5, and is also the name of a breakfast cereal made by General Mills between 1969 and 2010. A box of which was used by Vivica A. Fox's character to hide a gun when she attempted to kill the bride in Kill Bill. Which word is also used when a firearm suffers a catastrophic failure which could pose a threat to both the user and bystanders, but is most often used as an onomatopoeic word to describe an explosion? Dave.
Pow.
No. Tony.
Boom.
Pardon?
Boom.
No.
No.
Preston.
Last.
No. Lee.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. Kaboom.
Oh, God.
2
I
points.
should have thought the link, shouldn't I? Kaboom.
Okay, that's the last one.
Well done, chaps.
What we're going to do right now is we're going to have a look at who's third, second and first for the money in the net competition, and then we're going to award the prize for the gross competition today in LightSpeed Quiz 2017 number 3, set by McPartland and Fullard. In third place for the money we have
Dave.
Ah,
69.
Dave on
And then
6.
Simon and Rhodes 71 joint.
Have you got a playoff question?
No, but I can get one.
Okay, we're going to have a playoff question between Rhodes and Simon for the money. Tony, you've got the silver medal there. This goes to the winner of this, the silver medal and 30 quid. So,
I've got 30 quid. Yes.
Hang on.
Film what?
Dave. This one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Work on which building in the north of England, which has a height of 70 metres, was started in 1220 under the instructions of Walter de Grey. It was only completed 252 years later in 1472. Rhodes.
York Cathedral.
Sorry?
York Cathedral. Or Minster.
York Minster. That's correct.
Runner and third place for the money in the net competition, Dave Bill. What a great attempt you made at that. In second place after a playoff on, what was the joint scores there? For 71 apiece. Simon, this looks like a tenner, but in fact it's 20 because you owe me a tenner for the start, so pass that round, will you? Pass it down that way. And the winner today, can you pass the silver medal in reverse, please? The silver medal's just sitting there. If you pass it via whatever. The winner on 71 points on a playoff, my friend, your friend, our friend, Mr. Steve Rhodes. As you know, medals, when you go to your quizzing event at the beginning of the month, you must wear them around your neck, and you must take this off and tape it to your forehead. LightSpeed Quiz.
Is that silver medal?
It's kind of eclipsed first, the rest nowhere.
Oh,
The gold medal for the gross winner today. What was the gross score, please? For
59.
59 was the winner.
and he was on 60 at one point, weren't you?
And then the last round.
Yeah, and then give Dave, pass that round and give Dave the huge round of applause. The next LightSpeed quiz you see will be from Oxford, when who knows who's going to turn up Oxford. There will definitely be a few new faces there. Thanks for watching these ones. If you could do us a favour when you're watching these, or if you kind of participate in any of the posts, click like. I don't charge you any for this. I'm not seeking any sponsors. The only advertising in there is the advertising which YouTube put there in order to enable me to schedule these things, so they come out every Monday at 8:30 in the evening. So do us a favour, 2 favours actually. Press like, that'd be nice. And invite your friends who love quizzes to come and watch these things, because the more people we get watching them, the more people will then start coming to these things, and it will become a seller's market, and I can actually start making a profit out of this, which for the last 15 years I haven't done, and I probably won't for the next 15, because I love it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you guys for participating, and a special thank you to Michael and Daniel for a great session.